1 2. Check 1 2.
Check.
Check.
Are we live or no?
We're about to be. Yeah, I think we must be now.
Good evening and welcome to Merrimack High School for this evening's contest between the Tomahawks and the Jaguars of Windham. The NHIA and its member schools thank you for coming to support your team this evening. High school sports are an extension of its classroom.
I'll give an intro after.
The student athletes in front of you work hard in the classrooms and in practice to be able to play here tonight. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we'd also like you, our fans, to help make this a meaningful event for our athletes by showing respect for your team, the authority team, the coaches, and the officials. We thank you in advance for your positive sportsmanship you'll display tonight. In the unlikely event of an emergency or fire alarm, all occupants are asked to leave the building via the nearest exit. Please take a moment to observe all exit signs. Please be reminded for the safety of players, coaches, and officials, spectators are not permitted on the court during or after the matches. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. And at the request of the officials, we've asked if the fans sitting in the front row on the court, on the sideline over here, could move up into the second row. This is going to be a good night tonight. We want to give the athletes a lot of room to be able to play on the sideline. We appreciate that. Thank you. Now for your Merrimack Tomahawks. At guard, number 2, Jackson Rosa. At forward, number 3, Drew McCarthy. At guard, number 11, David Roy. At guard, number 26,
All right, whether you're watching on Xfinity Channel 8, HD 1072, or on the all-new Merrimack TV app, thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Jonas, and I'm joined by Lucas Goldberg and Brian Gagnon.
Thank you very much, Jonas. And we are here at the HD Taylor Gymnasium for tonight's Division I matchup between the Jaguars of Windham and your Merrimack Tomahawks. Brian Gagnon here on the play-by-play, and Lucas Goldberg joining us.
Hi, how you doing?
Color. How are you tonight?
Doing good.
We got a great basketball game for you as the Tomahawks and Jaguars ready to do battle in a big Division I game tonight. Lots of playoff implications in this one. Tomahawks red hot, coming off a 3-game winning streak and a massive win Friday night against Nashville South.
Absolutely. What a good game that was.
Unfortunately, we were not able to cover that game on Friday night, but from what I hear, incredible atmosphere. Students storming the court after the game.
Yes.
1-point win. Lucas lost his shoe.
I did lose my shoe.
Oh, all kinds of fun in that game.
Yes.
As Windham wins the tip. This is number 2, Caden Bouchard, guarded by Logan Day. Bouchard takes it in, double teamed, 3-point try, and he draws the foul. As number 12, Jack Murphy, he'll go to the line for 3, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, as we said, this Merrimack team is very hot, winning games over Concord, Goffstown, and South Air, looking like a team to be afraid of.
Shall we say, peaking at the right time, Lucas. Yes. And this game is going to garner a lot of attention throughout the league tonight. This is one of those sort of 50-50 games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those this year, but 4 of them on the slate tonight.
If you're watching this game at home, we'd love to hear from you. Go visit the Merrimack TV Facebook page, comment on our most recent post about today's game. We want to give you a shout out at halftime.
And Murphy goes 2 out of 3 and a quick 2-0 lead for the Jaguars out of Windham High School. Jackson Rosa over to Logan Day, one of the heroes of Friday night's game, along with this guy, David Roy, who traveled.
Call for a travel. Yeah, as you said, 4 big games tonight with Portsmouth at North, Dover at Keene, and Londonderry at Central, and of course, Windham at Merrimack tonight. All with huge playoff implications for this league going forward.
And a nice near steal there by Jensen Monroe. And now the Tomahawks come up with it. Who else? Logan Day. Getting on the floor, doing the dirty work there. Day penetrates, tried to kick it over to McCarthy in the corner, and that one was intercepted. Here is Caden Bouchard for Windham. Over now to Damaris, Matthew Damaris. Inside now to Murphy. Little reverse layup.
And the travel.
Travel before that. So Windham turnover.
High energy by both these teams, make mistakes early. Got to get those emotions under control.
Yeah, that's so key as we enter the last week of the season, last week of the regular season. Playoffs next week. We'll talk a little about that at halftime. Monroe hits a 3. So Jensen spots up, hits the 3, and we got a 3-2 game. This is number 2. His shot no good. That was Caden Bouchard. Rebound by the Tomahawks. They look to push.
A little bit of an uncontrollable pass, but he gets through with it.
Ooh, nice steal by Murphy, and he is fouled by Logan Day. So it's Day.
Goes flying into the stands. He almost hit a cheerleader.
Day gets the foul there. Second team foul on the Tomahawks.
First on Day.
And as the first on Day, we mentioned Day being one of the heroes of Friday night's game. He got the steal. As you may have read in the Telegraph after the game. Where were you when Logan Day stole the ball? Big 1 point, saved the 1 point win for the Tomahawks.
He makes the second one.
So Murphy, 3 out of 5 from the line. He's got all the Windham points.
Jensen wasn't ready for that ball.
Oh, 2 and the foul. Benjamin Roy.
He's fired up.
So making the Tomahawks pay there for a turnover. A little bit of a sloppy start here for Merrimack, but
timeout, Merrimack.
He's going to try to
get him under control.
Get him under control here a little bit and figure things out with the score 5-3, 6:03 to go. So we have tonight, of course, the big Chuck-a-Duck contest in halftime.
Hoping to get redemption.
Hoping to get some redemption tonight. Yeah. We each have a couple of ducks.
Quack, quack.
So stay tuned for the Chuck-a-Duck at halftime. We'll also have some bracketology tonight.
We will.
Brian's bracketology. Looking forward to that.
Is that a first?
Might be. We may have tried to pull it off before.
We should stress it's just predictions.
Just predictions.
Just predictions.
Yes.
I don't want anyone at home seeing the graphic come up and.
Yes. And first, the shot is no good. Roy could not complete the three-point play.
The other Roy with the ball now.
Here's the other Roy, David Roy. Monroe, oh, what a move. And he gets the finish.
All of Merrimack's points right now by Jensen Monroe.
Boy, that jump stop, strong finish by Monroe.
That's been a keen part of his game this season, that little jump spot move. Stop.
So
Jack Begley.
All baskets have been from Jensen Monroe, and that's it?
Yep.
That's it, no one else. Here is Jackson Rosa. Over to Roy, inside to McCarthy. Back over to Roy. To the corner. Day thought about 3, kicks it over to Rosa instead. Good defense here by Windham.
Absolutely.
Closing off all the driving lanes. McCarthy for
Long
3. Ooh,
doesn't get the bounce.
Roll.
And the foul on Windham.
It's going to be on Begley. By the looks of it. Yes, it is. So Jack Begley, the leading scorer on this Windham team.
Tyler Jordan will come in for Matthew Desmurias.
So here is Rosa on the inbounds. He's got to
Gotta
find
get it in.
somebody.
That'll stay Merrimack ball.
Ooh, that close call there. It will stay with Merrimack. Windham head coach Carson DeRozier trying to sell that call.
A very tall man.
Very tall, yes. Here's Rosa for the Tomahawks, coming in at 8-8 tonight. 3 straight wins. Roy, baseline J, no good. And the rebound by Caden Bouchard. Jordan, stolen by Logan Day. 3-on-2 the other way. Nice D by Windham. That was Murphy on the steal.
And he misses it, he smoked it.
By Caden Bouchard. And that's going to be Merrimack ball.
A couple of unlucky breaks for the Windham team going on right now.
Both teams playing a little tight here. They know the importance of this game. Windham can play itself into maybe even a top 5 seed if they can win their last 2 games. Merrimack kind of in that 11 to 12 range right now. Roy for 3. Got it!
Beautiful shot by Roy right there.
8-5 Merrimack. Let's get another look. Steal by the Tomahawks. Ooh, Roy almost got Begley to get his second. Now Monroe guarded by Begley. They've done a nice job on him so far.
Another steal.
And there is Begley.
On the way.
And he will finish that one.
He definitely thought about that dunk right there.
He wanted the dunk.
He did not want to smoke it like his teammate right there.
For sure. 8-7 is our score. 3:45 to go, first quarter. Good screen by McCarthy.
Oh.
Rosa couldn't find Monroe.
A lot of bad passes so far.
There's a steal by Ben Roy. And we're going to get a travel on Bouchard. So the Tomahawks with the basketball now, 8-7. .330 to go.
Johnson subbed in.
Here's Nate Johnson with the basketball. He'll run the point now for the Tomahawks.
Coming in for Jackson Rosa.
David Roy, guarded by Jordan. Nice crossover by Roy. 2 is good.
His jump shot is just so pure. Absolutely so pure.
When David Roy is on,
He's on.
he is on. He's on one of those streaks right now. 3-point try, and that's good. Will Collins.
We got a tie game here.
From downtown, he ties it up. McCarthy, spin move for 2. We are up and down the floor. 12-10 is our score.
I was going to say, at the beginning, this might be a low-scoring game, but they really turned it on here.
Ooh, nice try by Roy. He trying to get in the passing lane. And
Just
a nice
wide open
shot
jump stop
by Jordan. And now Nate Johnson. Over to Monroe. Now McCarthy. Looking for Monroe. Couldn't get it to him. Now they get it into the block. Now McCarthy drives in. And he is fouled.
He'll go to the line.
So nice drive by McCarthy. He'll get to the line, and
He'll go on Roy.
that foul is on Ben Roy. McCarthy kind of standing at the line there saying, the world has turned and left me here.
As he makes his first.
Tomahawks in the lead, 13-12. And that one's good. Free throw line can be a lonely place sometimes.
Absolutely.
But McCarthy converts both, 14-12. He's
Hey,
got 4.
They say it's free, but you never know with free throws.
That's right. Tomahawks trying to extend their lead here. David Roy inside to Monroe. He's got a matchup he likes. And he travels. A little bit of happy feet there from Jensen.
2-point lead in first period. 1:52 left.
And both teams still a little tight.
Yeah, for
A
sure.
lot of turnovers, a lot of missed opportunities.
Wide open
Collins.
3.
His 3 no good. Rebound by McCarthy. Ooh, and another travel.
Thanks for watching Merrimack TV tonight. If you'd like to learn more about Merrimack TV, if you're interested in maybe having a show of your own on the community channel, you can email myself or Justin at merrimackTV@merrimacknh.gov.
The Slez Hammer, Justin Slez.
I should mention that Justin, the Slez Hammer himself, is on instant replay tonight back at the studio.
We appreciate you, Justin. And Windham with the basketball now, trying to tie this game up. Baseline drive, Bigley for 3. In and out, rebound Collins, and he rushed the shot. Matt Schmidt with the rebound, and he
Another steal.
turns it over to Bigley.
And they called
And
a
they
foul.
get foul.
Almost a very nice block right there.
Schmidt might have got him with the body there. That's going to put Begley at the line for a pair. We got our first update on North and Portsmouth. North with a 19-11 lead after 1. North trying to secure a top 3 seed. That'll pretty much all be done if they win that game tonight.
And the 1 seed is still up for grabs right now.
1 seed is up for grabs. But Pinkerton right now with the lead over Bedford in that department, the tiebreaker. Assuming both teams win. Nice look. Oh, they couldn't get it to Johnson.
I thought Bedford beat Pinkerton. Or no, it was Pinkerton beat Bedford. That's
Yes.
my apologies.
Yep. More bracketology coming up at halftime. as David Roy with the basketball. Tie game, 14-14. Monroe.
Goes
ball
over.
fake. Nice
Goes
job
over
by
Begley
Monroe.
and gets it for 2.
7 now for Jensen. Look at this little move. Little shake and bake. 2-point game. Tomahawks have played in some close games the last couple of nights as Collins hits the 3, his second. He's got 6. Windham with the lead, 17-16.
Johnson gets stuffed.
Rejected 3-on-2 the other way for Windham.
That's a 2.
And the 2 is good for Caden Bouchard. 19-16. Roy for 3. Oh, and it's no good.
Just in and out. That was a high-paced first quarter.
High scoring, high paced, high energy first quarter. And our score at the end of one is Windham 19, Merrimack 16.
Just a reminder, we want to give you a shout out. So if you're watching on the Merrimack TV app, or you're watching on cable or our website, we're psyched that you're joining us tonight, but we want to be able to shout you out. So make sure you hit up our Facebook page. You can find us at Merrimack TV, comment on our most recent post. I know that Matt and the Tarleton family are watching tonight. Jack Tarleton's folks. They say go Tomahawks. And we'd love to hear from more of you. So make sure that you just head over to our Facebook page and comment on that most recent post.
So we mentioned some of the big games tonight. Dover and Keene is the other really big one.
Keene
in
been
terms
red
of,
hot recently.
Keene is, I'll tell you what, they are 10-6 right now, same as this Windham team, and they have been outstanding this year. Merrimack beating them on opening night right here on Merrimack TV.
It's kind of a blowout.
Yeah, that was a double-digit win, I believe, for the Tomahawks.
But then Keene pulls up the upset and absolutely destroys Memorial 70-34.
Absolutely. They are playing some high-quality basketball
Yes.
right now. That's a team I would not want to face. And the Tomahawks have some quality wins this year.
North, South, Goffstown was a good win, Londonderry.
Well, here's an interesting score. Goffstown, Pinkerton, at the end of the first quarter, tied 10-10.
Ooh.
Keep an eye on that one as the Tomahawks take on Pinkerton this Friday night.
Is that their last game of the season? And another
Yes.
bad pass. And he misses it again.
Nice work by Schmidt getting back.
Windham bench infuriated by that call.
And we are going to get a foul. They're going to say that they think Schmidt hit the rim, which would be a goaltending violation. But instead, they get a foul the other way on Tyler Jordan, his first.
It wasn't a
first.
shooting because, Morrison was wide open in the corner.
Yeah, that was definitely away from the ball. Windham does a great job defending these inbounds passes.
Yes. Definitely looking a little lost.
Rosa and Schmidt tried to complete the pick and roll there, could not. Windham's D playing very tough so far.
And a wide open 3.
Bouchard
It
with the
falls.
triple. 22-16. Cam Bouchard with the tray.
Now stay with Merrimack.
Drew McCarthy back in. Jensen Monroe is going to take a breather. 7:04 to go, first half. Windham with the largest lead of the night for either team. We mentioned they come in at 10-6 on the year. They've had a nice season for head coach Carson DeRozier. Schmidt
Oh,
tried to
just
find
too
Morrison.
high.
Just a little hot.
A little bit of a slow start for Merrimack, second quarter.
Well, they're going to go full court here. Begley working on Schmidt. Oh, what
Just
a
gets
move
around
by
him.
Jack Begley. He's got 6. Gets right around Matt Schmidt. 24-16 Windham.
They're on an 8-0 run.
Yes, sir. Morrison Guarded by Jordan. He
And
turns it
another
over.
bad pass. Coach Austin Denton has to be furious right now.
Yeah, I think he's going to want a timeout. He gets one right there as Ben Roy gets the basket. And Windham now has a double-digit lead, 26-16.
Catch more Tomahawks action this week on Merrimack TV. On Thursday night, we're going to be bringing you not just the Varsity Senior Night girls game, Brian, but we are also going to bring you the JV game starting at 4:30. That's against Pinkerton
2-for-1.
Academy.
The daily double, Nick.
Of course, on this was actually, I shouldn't say of course, this just came up today. On Saturday afternoon, we'll be sharing Hudson TV's coverage of the Alvirne versus Merrimack hockey game at 4:40. That time may change, but as of now, it's 4:40, and we'll have that game on live, Channel 8 and HD 1072. Lucas here has been helping us out with the hockey play-by-play this season, doing a great job with Andy Berkeley.
Thank you.
The legend.
Another dynamic duo. I think Lucas is learning from the best of the best.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I watch the games and I see myself like modeling my broadcasting after the people I'm working with. It's kind of strange, but I've been noticing it a lot.
That's good.
That's scary, I think.
Remember, get your shout-outs in. Go to our Facebook page, Merrimack TV. Let us know who you're cheering for, which team you're cheering for, how you're watching Merrimack TV, whether it's the streaming app or cable, and where you're watching from. Brian, where do you think is the who's like the furthest Tomahawks fan that we've had before?
D. Mooney.
Probably California.
Right?
I guess.
I know we've had Florida, we've had Texas.
D. Mooney in the Caribbeans.
Sorry,
Maureen Mooney.
Does that count? She was on vacation. I guess it counts.
That is a vacation right there, Merrimack TV.
I feel like we may have had someone in Germany watching once.
I think you are right.
Right?
I think you are right. Well, Windham with the basketball here and a chance to really step on the Tomahawks here as they get the 10-point lead. Day with the steal. Day for the lay-in. And he's blocked out of bounds. It will be Windham ball as the ball landed on Roy, and he was on the line.
The Windham bench is static about that
What
call.
a great defensive play. I think that was Will Collins on the block.
I think it was Roy.
Oh, Roy, absolutely, yes. We got Roy's, we got Days, we got all these short names. And here's a Jordan. There's a basketball name for you. And his shot no good. Rebound by McCarthy. Over to Logan Day now. Rosa to Monroe. Monroe stops, pops, misses, rebound by Caden Bouchard. Oh, nice steal by McCarthy. Roy pushes it ahead.
Yes, Monroe.
Spinorama.
Nice spin.
Oh, and he tried to finish like he did the other night. Monroe, his shot no good.
And he's out of bounds.
And he's pushed out by Roy.
Push.
Yep.
That'll be his second.
Probably a good call right there. Second on Roy. As Windham with the ball now. 10-point lead. Begley. Nice move. Puts it up and offensive foul as David Roy takes the charge. Boy, that was nearly his third.
Yeah.
But that's going to
just got the feet set.
That's 2 on Begley now. Tomahawks could really use a bucket here. Trailing by double digits. It's a 10-0 Windham run. Might even be 12-0. I believe it was 16-14 Tomahawks.
I believe so. Remember it was 14-12, but.
Day to Roy. Looking for Monroe, and he's fouled.
So no go to the line.
So that'll put number 23, Jensen Monroe, at the line. He's got 7 points. That foul was on Puneet Singh, his first. Oh, 20. All right. I was going to say 10. He's not even in the game.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Tyler Jordan is second. And
Gets
shot
the
is good
first.
for Monroe. 8 points now for Jensen, the leading scorer on this Tomahawks team. What a season he has had.
Absolutely.
2 for 2 for Jensen. That'll break that Windham run up a little bit, and it's 18 or 26-18 Windham.
They got to get back in this game. A couple quick scores, get the momentum back.
Jordan over to Will Collins, who's hit a couple of big threes here. Jack Murphy, top of the key, guarded by McCarthy. Nice take. Oh, Buddy Holly, what a finish by Jack Murphy. And it's 28-18.
Almost another intercepted pass.
Roy almost kind of got away with a push-off there. McCarthy.
This Windham coach is very emphatic. I'm loving this.
Oh, I love the energy. Roy, ball fake. Underneath to Logan Day for 2.
Good.
Boy, that's a great play here. Watch this ball fake by Roy. Draws the defense up. Day's wide open underneath the basket.
No one's looking either.
28-20. Ooh, behind the back, Murphy.
Wide open three for
Oh,
Collins.
Don't leave him open. My goodness.
And he just got this Merrimack defense undone.
Big three by Will Collins, 31-20. Monroe over to Roy. Nice D by Collins. And we have a foul on Will.
You know, Brian, with playoff implications, neither team wants to walk away from this undone. The sweater song to sing tonight is victory.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
As Jordan comes out of the game, Tyler Jordan, good minutes for Windham off the bench. Will Collins, I'll tell you what.
Great off the bench player.
Talk about giving some energy as Collins and Roy are being spoken to. I think things getting a little physical.
Settle down, boys.
That's right. Roy over to Logan Day. Gets McCarthy off the cut. But the passes are just not there tonight for the Tomahawks.
They definitely scouted this team for sure. Knows how to.
No question about it. And Rosa is going to get the foul, and he disagrees. So, Merrimack, a little bit of a shaky first half here.
Yeah, definitely.
But see if they can come out of this in the second half. They'll try to regroup here at halftime. Caden Bouchard at the line. He'll shoot a pair. First one is good.
2:39 till halftime and 2:39 till Merrimack TV's Chuck-a-Duck.
Oh.
All 6 of them.
I have not participated in the Chuck-a-Duck yet. This is my first time.
I mean, the strategy I'm taking is the first one's a little bit of a warm-up.
Yes.
And then second one, you learn from it.
It's got to be better than my first one and only one the last time.
Yes.
Merrimack's going to be shooting here, I believe.
Yes. That's 5.
Yes, that is 5 team fouls. So that's going to put Drew McCarthy at the line. Drew with 4 points tonight for Merrimack. Merrimack can try to chip into this lead a little bit here with the fouls in their advantage. But going to convert.
Absolutely, especially down 13.
We haven't seen a lot of the penalty, the fouls this year, the 5 fouls in a quarter.
Yes.
Since they've changed that rule.
Teams are definitely being more disciplined for sure.
I don't know if it's necessarily that or just the 5 fouls in the quarter as opposed to the 7.5.
Yeah.
You see the penalty a lot less now. Collins, another three.
Ooh, Drew almost
my
got in on that
goodness.
one.
Somebody cool off Will Collins. 36-21 Windham. 4 3-pointers off the bench.
Collins has a third of those points.
Rosa
tries one.
Tried the match, no good. Windham up 15. They get 12 from Will Collins. What a difference maker he has been.
Back over to Collins.
Yeah, he's got it now, and Roy's going to definitely come up on him. And do not leave that young man open.
But they got to be careful, haven't been spoken to.
And the big rebounds. Bouchard tries to go underneath, and it's picked up by Roy. Behind the back. Bounce pass to Rosa.
What
Lays
a
it in for
beautiful
two.
play that was.
Oh, my goodness. That was
A play.
brilliant. Roy behind the back. Leads the break, gets the ball to the middle. Rosa streaking up the sideline.
Yeah.
Bounce pass in the finish.
That was a real Surf Wax America move, the way he just glided right down the court.
Absolutely.
Tomahawks trailing by 13 here. Trying to get some more score updates for you. Halftime, stay tuned. We got the Chuck-a-Duck. We got Brian's bracketology.
Now, are we going to be giving predictions? Or is this just your prediction?
My prediction of the seeds.
Ah, yes.
For
Are we
the
going to
upcoming
predict the games or no?
for the upcoming boys tournament. That may be a later episode.
Yeah.
36-23 Windham. They have been very, very strong here tonight. I'm very impressed with their defense, Lucas.
Yes, me too. For sure. Merrimack has struggled on the offensive in the past, but they are starting to come together, and this Windham defense is just blowing them up.
Well, you got to figure the last two games for the Tomahawks have been so close.
Yes.
You know, the
3-point and a 1-pointer.
The Goffstown game was back and forth. The South game was back and forth. And now they're in a little bit of a different position here. They got to come from behind against a very good Windham team. Merrimack goes zone here. A little different look from Austin Denton.
Oh, almost get the steal.
You wonder if this may be
In a trap now.
maybe a 1 or 2 possession sort of thing. Oh, what a move by Benjamin Roy. Hello. 38-23. Ooh, Monroe almost traveled there.
A lot of travel calls tonight.
Day with the basketball over to Jensen Monroe. Now McCarthy. Back to Day. 28 seconds left. Day puts it up, no good. Rebound to Windham.
He definitely rushed that shot.
Where they're
Just wanted
controlling the
something.
boards too. So Windham looking for the final shot here. In a very strong first half for the Windham Jaguars. And we've got a
charge.
they're going to say no foul. It's just out of bounds.
Oh, didn't see that.
6.5 seconds left.
As
Surprised there's nothing there.
As we approach halftime, hit up our Facebook page, Merrimack TV, comment on our most recent post about today's game. We want to give you a shout out at halftime.
Ooh, way off.
Rosa's shot no good, and well,
A little bit of a rough first half, for sure.
if you're a Tomahawks fan, probably a rough first half. If you're a Windham fan, you're pretty happy right now.
Yes.
With a 38-23 lead, and the Jaguars a very nice first half of action. 19 points in each quarter. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for,
Yes,
I'm
this
sure.
is why they tuned in.
So we have these Ducks, as you guys all know, the world famous Merrimack TV Ducks. As we're trying to get some of our fans to, there we go.
There we go. There's Stephanie Ozog is there.
That's right.
Trying to spot some other folks that we know.
So the McCarthy family down there.
Maureen Mooney is somewhere around there.
Oh, there's Representative Mooney. All right, so now is higher better for this, or
Take the first
you know,
one,
I
see how it goes,
think
and
we
then
need-
adjust.
I think we need some arc.
Get the elbow.
You know, so it's all on the wrist here, right?
I think, let me see that. Why don't we get that on camera, Brian? There we go.
all on the wrist. So
Oh,
you got to fall through. Yep. You know, my coach has told me, hand in the cookie jar
Yes.
when you play basketball. So, all right, so here we go. This is a big one.
Take your time.
All right, here we go. Don't have to rush.
First duck is thrown. Oh, that was a good one by me. A little bit more power needed.
Little soft. That was hard. All right, here it comes.
Second one, here it goes.
way off.
Oh, not even
that's-
close.
Get a good bounce.
Oh, Lucas!
mine
Oh,
was
it got
close.
hit! Oh no! This is gonna be a close one.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's going to be that gray one for sure.
Yep.
Oh, mine had a chance.
Lucas, you had a bounce there, and
I said it needed a good bounce.
there was a collision for sure.
That-
Lucas
I just
Gagnon.
won.
That's right over here.
Over here.
No. Oh, Lucas G, or Lucas Goldberg.
I won.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Wow.
I didn't even realize I won.
Well done, sir.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, Lucas
Lucas,
Goldberg and
hold it
Lucas
up. What'd you
Gagnon.
win?
Look at this.
$25 Visa gift card.
Turn it around. Let me see the code.
Outstanding.
We
See,
thought it was over.
I didn't know if my son bought one. well done.
All right, I forgot your son's name, Lucas.
Well done, sir.
$25 gift card.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Excellent.
I heard Lucas G, and I immediately said Lucas Gagnon.
Well, that's his rap name.
Exactly. LL Cool G.
Little G.
His middle initial is actually L.
Is
So,
it?
Yes. Yep.
LLG?
LL
Okay.
Cool G. Yes.
I think I'm gonna hang up the ducks. You know, I'm gonna retire on
Oh,
top.
you got to retire on that one. Well done, sir.
Wow.
Well,
I thought it was over.
I thought for sure.
Can't be up on this side.
I thought for
Sorry,
sure you got bounced there, but
Just want
in any event,
I won.
well done by Lucas, and well, we want to talk a little bit about bracketology. I'm going to let Nick take care of a little business.
Oh,
if,
absolutely. We have some shout-outs. Sorry, I guess I was just in another world, just jealous of Lucas's big win.
I
that was
didn't
huge.
even see it bounce over there.
That was-
I guess someone hit it on the way once it settled.
All right. We actually have quite a few folks watching tonight. I can't tell if some I can tell they're Tomahawks fans, others I'm not quite sure. Just a reminder, you need to let us know who you're cheering for, where you're watching from, and how you're watching. I know that Rose Ann Hawthorne is watching. She's watching for her grandson, Josh Ozog. Says, go Tomahawks. Kim Elliott says, go Tomahawks, and thanks Merrimack TV for such great coverage this season. Thank you so much, Kim, whose dad watches from Florida. Maureen Mooney saying, last home game of the season, time flies. All the best to the boys varsity Tomahawks, especially her nephew, number 11, David Roy. Thanks for making us proud. And of course, Maureen says, go Tomahawks. Brian, Maureen's at every game, isn't she?
She's a super fan,
If she's not there, she's watching at home.
without question.
True.
We actually asked David about that in our senior night interview. And
I'm going to have to catch that on the app.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I missed it live. If you download the Merrimack TV app, you can watch all these games that we cover on demand. Watch them whenever you want. Brian, you're going to have to help me with this name. Sherry Corin?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, okay. She's watching for, and says Tyler and the Corins are watching.
All right.
Joe Hayes says they're having a watch party with Frank Martin. Joe and Frank Martin saying, let's go Tomahawks.
Love it.
Lindsey Burns, I know she's cheering for the Tomahawks, and she just says, there has to be a Veluzzi somewhere. Shout out to the Veluzzi family. The Veluzzi family
I see one in
watches.
the stands.
You see one?
Yeah, in the student section.
In the student
Chris
section.
Faluzzi.
That's right.
So there's a Chris Faluzzi somewhere in the student. It's like a Where's Waldo. It's like a Where's Waldo. If you can find a Veluzzi at home, then Lucas is going to give you his gift card.
No, that is not true. But must be noted that it's a $25 gift card.
Oh, Sherry says go Tomahawks. Of course, Sherry says go Tomahawks. Thank you so much for watching, Sherry. Matthew DeFoe says Coach Foss is watching from the Houston airport. So that's probably today's furthest away Tomahawks
Easily.
Yeah,
fan.
for sure.
If they're
Easily.
watching in Houston. And we know Maureen Mooney's here. She's not in the Caribbean or something.
No.
Thank you for watching, Coach Foss. What's the weather like in Houston? Let us know. Even better, what are you snacking on
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Always a fun one.
in the Houston airport? Well, I've taken up too much time, Brian. I know.
Oh, no. This is great.
You
Love
sure?
the interaction.
Well, I know that you have some predictions here.
Well, I don't want to lull the audience to sleep with the predictions, but we do have Brian's bracketology here, and these are predictions where I think these teams are going to be seeded coming into the tournament. Should these results hold tonight, I think this will kind of line up. So some pretty big games here. The ones I think are locked pretty much in stone: Pinkerton and Bedford.
Yes.
Pinkerton beat Bedford head-to-head, so they're going to have that first-round bye. They go right to the quarterfinals. Bedford is going to be the 2 seed. That is locked and loaded. Here's where it gets interesting for the Tomahawks. All right. Currently, they're in 11th place. They're tied with Londonderry and Dover and have the tiebreaker with those 2 teams. If you're the Tomahawks right now, would you rather be the 11 seed or the 10 seed? Because
The 11 seed.
here is why I say that. The 10 seed is on the Bedford side of the quarterfinal bracket.
You don't want to play them.
You don't want to play Bedford. If you're the 11 seed, now you're talking about 11, 12, 13, 14. You don't have to worry about playing Bedford or Pinkerton
Who
in the
they've already
quarterfinals.
lost to.
Who they've lost. And we're going to play Pinkerton
Soon.
on Friday night, but you don't have to worry about those guys in
Yeah.
the quarterfinals. So, I think a seed anywhere from 11 to 14, I think would be solid, because I think the teams from 3 to 14, honestly, Lucas, are about as even as you can.
Yes.
On any given night, anybody can beat anybody.
Yes.
So
And we saw on Friday night.
Oh, we absolutely saw that Friday night. South on a little bit of a tailspin right now. They got a big game coming up with Portsmouth on Friday night, and I think that's going to be the first-round matchup as well. The winner of that game, I think, is going to get the home game in the playoffs. So I think that's going to be your 8-9 matchup as well. Right now, here's my prediction. I get Merrimack hitting the 13 seed,
Okay.
playing Exeter.
Ooh.
At Exeter.
We haven't played them yet.
We have not played yet this year. That's my prediction for the upcoming playoffs. I got Trinity and Londonderry in the other preliminary
Who
game,
they would play next.
who they would play next. So
Right
to
now,
me,
Merrimack is in the 11 right now.
they are in the 11 right now, as it stands right now.
And
If they lose
everything
tonight,
stands right now.
they're going to drop tonight if they lose. But
Right now, they're slated to play Windham again.
I got them in that 4-13 game,
Yeah.
which is kind of where you want to. I mean,
Exeter's up there.
Exeter's a good team, but again, no familiarity between those 2 teams. You'd have to go on the road. You play Exeter, and maybe you win that game, and you get Trinity or Londonderry in the next round. Both teams you can play against, and then now you're looking at a much easier road to
Yes,
the Final Four
for sure.
than if you had to play Pinkerton. or
Right
Bedford.
now, Merrimack's road to the Final Four is quite not, I wouldn't say easy because you never
It's
know.
not easy.
But besides Windham, who they're slated to play right now, if they beat Windham, they have to play North or Goffstown,
Right.
who they've beaten both.
Exactly.
So that's an easy road to the Final Four, but then the problem is you got to play Pinkerton.
you got to play Pinkerton or Bedford at some point.
Yes,
You just don't
absolutely.
want it to be the quarterfinals.
Unless someone gets them out. You never know.
I've got a couple more shout-outs before we get back to the action
All
here.
right.
Holly Pierce says, Coach Rich Flera's son, Richie, is watching. It says, great game today for Dad and the JV team. Go Tomahawks Varsity. Congrats to the JV team, I guess, for winning
Yes.
their game today.
51-43.
And then there's a little bit of dispute on our Facebook page. Frank Martin is saying that was not Lucas Goldberg's duck.
Frank. I know Frank.
You know Frank?
He is a pleasant friend of mine. My friend's dad.
Oh, well,
Always giving me a rough time.
Well, I was here. I saw it with my own eyes, and you can catch the replay, Frank.
On the
You wanna
Merrimack TV
Download
app.
the Merrimack TV app, whether you have an iPhone, Android, iPad, Apple TV, Roku, or Amazon Fire TV device. You can watch these games live. I'll be honest, guys, I take my work home with me, even when I'm off on a Friday night, and if you're covering the game with the Sledgehammer, I'm at home with the game on in the background.
Say it ain't so, Nick.
The app, the Merrimack TV
It's
app
always
is
there on
something else.
1072 if you don't have the app. No.
Oh, great job by Logan Day. Oh, and he couldn't
Dives
quite
right
get it.
into his dad's hands.
Begley for 2, no good. Rebound by David Roy. Over to Monroe. And foul. So Monroe back to the line, and the foul is on Katie Bouchard. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is Matthew Damaris. That was an old foul up there on the scoreboard. Monroe misses the first.
He's got to be thinking, say it ain't so.
And Monroe knocks it down.
Knocks it down.
38-24. We have just started the second half here in Merrimack. Thank you for joining us. Brian Gagnon, Lucas Goldberg, Nicholas LaValle, and Justin Slez with you tonight. And we got a foul on the floor.
If you visited our Facebook page today, make sure that you like and follow that Merrimack TV Facebook page. We love keeping in touch with our Tomahawks fans. And also, Merrimack TV is just a really good primary source of information to find out what's happening around town. You know, we're doing a lot of meeting coverage this week. Deliberative session right around the corner.
I have to say, I watch Merrimack TV all the time. You know, sometimes I watch it in the garage. You know, I got a nice TV down there. It's sometimes fun to watch it down in the garage.
That's the best part about Merrimack TV. I mean,
Anywhere.
You can watch it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Logan Day with the tremendous charge take right there. As Jensen Monroe with the basketball now, trying to find some cutters. This Windham defense doing a great job off the ball tonight.
Absolutely.
That's where they're really making their
Especially
money.
on the inbound. Oh,
There's another one.
another steal.
Begley. Ooh, little
Go around.
go around. Yes, thank you. And we'll get to see that one again. Look at this, little stop and go. Very nice. 40-24. Rosa. Looking inside, gets it to Monroe. Monroe working
Those are the two
hard.
bodies.
Oh, very nice.
Gets back to the line.
Boy, Jensen going to work. You know, the one thing I've noticed here, I mean, Windham just gets to every single passing lane. They're doing a tremendous job here tonight defensively on this Tomahawks team. And Monroe knocks down the first. That last foul was on Matthew Damaris, his second. Team's third. Already 3 fouls in this third quarter. As Monroe misses, he's now 4 of 6 from the line.
Yeah, Windham just controlling these rebounds every time. Almost loses his step in, but as I said, the coach must be so happy about his team getting these rebounds. He must feel like he's on holiday.
There is really nothing that will make a coach happier. Oh, nice tip by Begley. Couldn't get the roll, though.
He'll be out of bounds when
And
the ball.
McCarthy couldn't grab it. Ooh, it's going to be...
Oh.
Got a lot of confusion down there.
What is going
It
on?
looks like the ref, he was like, give me a second. And then
he's
He's
getting,
chuckling.
he's
He
getting a
must have-
chuckle out of it. You know, he...
there's a lot of pressure on being a ref nowadays. Everyone's always arguing with what you have to say.
Oh,
Sometimes
great
you mess up.
rebound by McCarthy. Monroe Baseline drive, puts it up.
Gets it over.
Hey!
And one. Monroe puts it in the garage.
Knocks it down. 40-27, Jensen Monroe right now with 13 points for Merrimack. He'll try to make it 14 here. He was not going to be denied on that one.
Absolutely not.
And his second, his three-point play is converted.
I have to say,
40-28.
Merrimack playing with a little bit of a different energy.
Absolutely. I think there may have been an inspirational speech at halftime from Coach Denton.
And just a beautiful
Nice
pass.
take. Well, that's when you get aggressive on the outside, that leaves the inside lane wide open.
Yes.
Got to have really good help defense if you're going to trap. 42-28. Over to Monroe. He wants to take over here. McCarthy to Rosa.
Ooh, if he passed that a little bit earlier, he would have had Roy.
Gets it to
But
Monroe
gets the
on the
pass.
cut. Jensen Monroe right now taking over for Merrimack. Got a piece of that. Nice
Stops
work
it.
by Jensen. And another piece. Oh, my goodness. Rosa to Monroe. Offensive foul.
Look, call right there.
Yeah, and Monroe nods his head. He knew it.
Kind of pushed him.
Little push off there. 42-30 now.
A little bit of Jordan at the buzzer beater.
Yes. Although I think if
I'm
you're,
not going to bring up controversy.
if you're referring to that 98 buzzer beater, I think Russell was pretty much down
Yeah.
when Jordan got his hand on him. Oh,
A beautiful
great
steal. And
by
the-
Day, and
and
he's
the foul.
fouled. And he's fired up.
And he's picked up by his coach.
Oh, man, if you were not a Logan Day fan, as he gets to the line, you just got to love the energy he brings. Bouchard out with his third, and he hears it from the student section.
Absolutely.
The Tribe has come out tonight.
In their jerseys. A lot of them were wearing the jerseys as today was Spirit Day. Jerseys versus Jersey Shore.
Oh, very nice.
Jerseys versus Jersey Shore.
Yes.
Okay. Brian, I know that there's playoff implications on the line, but for those watching at home, we know we got both Tomahawks and Jaguars fans watching from home. Could you, are both these teams slated to go into the playoffs here?
I was just
Yes.
about to ask that. Are we clinched?
Merrimack's pretty much in.
And the travel call.
And how about the Jaguars?
Jaguars are definitely in. They are going to be somewhere between 5 and 7.
And Collins, even if the play's not going on, he's still sinking threes. He took his three, and it was just nothing but nylon.
Important possession here for the Tomahawks, 42-31. If Windham wins their last two, they can get up to number 5 with some help. But they're pretty much kind of locked in that 6-7 spot.
Yeah. And it's not just going to be the games that the Tomahawks play. It's going to be the other games as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
Roy
beautiful
with a big shot.
shot.
42-33, and we've got a 9-point game.
Take the charge.
Oh, and a travel.
And the travel.
Oh, and Carson DeRozier wants a timeout.
And as you always say, when this building gets loud, it gets dangerous for the opposing team.
Don't go away, folks. The Tomahawks are hanging around 42-33 with 3:57 to go, and they're in the bonus in this third quarter.
Yes. And I have to say, Merrimack, a little bit of a struggle in the first half. Definitely due to the loss of Mikey Flera, for sure. And, yeah, that's a big loss for Merrimack. I believe ankle sprain, I don't know, but he's out for the rest of the season.
So the students here are about to get ready for the February break. Some of them taking a vacation over the holiday. I will be heading over to Florida.
Ooh, nice. I'll be in my house.
We'll be doing the Disney thing for a little bit.
Nice.
got a couple birthdays coming out. Shout out to Lydia, turning 11 on Sunday. And my son, Lucas, turning 13 next week.
A teenager.
A teenager, Nick.
That seems impossible.
Oh, loses the ball.
So here is Windham now. Big defensive possession there for them. As Murphy goes to the lane, kicks it over to Begley, ball fakes.
And a travel.
Block. We got a jump ball, actually.
Oh, wow.
Great call.
It didn't seem like either person had possession of it, and it will be Merrimack ball.
Merrimack ball, yes, sir. So, Merrimack chance to kind of redeem themselves here. As we mentioned, they're in the bonus right now.
It will be a comeback you only see in dreams.
Here is Roy. Little crossover to Monroe. Ball fake
Is it?
to the line. And Jensen is doing his thing right now.
Absolutely.
He's been to the line already 5 times in this quarter. These are shots 6 and 7. Latest update from Tom King of the Telegraph.
See, the first one falls.
And this was 18 minutes ago. 33-29 North at halftime over Portsmouth.
North kind of been keeping it sketchy in a couple of those games.
Yeah.
But did you see that Bedford got 104 over 76
Oh,
against
my
PG?
goodness. 104 points for Bedford. Oh, what a good take.
You gotta try and get the charge right there, though.
Jordan with a big response as Merrimack got it to 7. Now it's back to a 9-point game. As David Roy with the basketball. Monroe is being guarded by number 1, Ben Roy. Monroe having a quarter. Spin move, puts it up, no good, and the rebound by Roy.
Keeps it
in.
in.
Save by Day, and he almost got it over to Monroe. Collins for 3, no good. Rebound Day. Wow, what a save by Logan Day. If they had converted on that. Roy for 2, no good. Big rebound by Roy. He is all over the glass for Windham. Jaguars with a 9-point lead, and Merrimack's answer for rebounding is coming in.
Yes.
Zach Rizzui. Murphy, long shot. Oh, somebody's going to be on the boards there, as that's Roy. Those are the kinds of plays that will infuriate you as a coach.
Absolutely.
Well, here comes some rebounding reinforcement. The Zoo, number 44, Zach Rizzui.
Should be mentioned, we have a couple of football players on this team. They'll be heading to the Chad game in June, and that's very exciting news for both of them. Highest honor you can get in NH football.
Excellent.
So congratulations to Logan Day and Zach Rizzui.
That is great news. I think WMUR covers that event.
Yes, I
Remember
believe.
a couple years ago, one of the Sadowski boys, I think Kevin played in that game.
Yes.
And
Owen
he
did
was,
too, yes.
And Owen did as well, yeah. They were featured on WMUR. So congrats to, you said Logan Day?
And Zach Rizzui.
Zach Rizzui. Great, congrats, guys.
A travel.
Not just to them, but their families too. That's exciting.
Absolutely, yes.
And for a great cause.
Well, jump ball here. It'll go to Windham. 55-43 now North over Portsmouth. So that one starting to trend North's way. 11-0 run, apparently. As Begley now with the basketball. And a nice play by Jensen Monroe, who is having a third quarter here. Nate Johnson.
He had Rizzui.
Pulls it out here, 11-point game. Rizzui for 2, no good.
Gets
the
the rebound.
Puts it up, no
Oh, a
good.
little too high.
That was a little hard
Uncontrolled,
off the glass.
rushed it.
Maybe thought he was going to get fouled there. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Rizzui.
Yeah, as you said, the rebound control.
Merrimack had no numbers. They got to pull it out. Monroe, jump stop, right into the defense. He'll get back to the line again. Oh, no, it's on Missouri. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Windham trying to extend this 11-point lead. This game's certainly not over, but
No, for sure not. This has been mostly Merrimack in this third quarter. What was the score at the end of the second? 25-41?
38-23, so
Oh,
down 15.
Nowhere near where I was.
They've cut a little bit into this. And
One more foul, and Windham's going to the line, too.
It's great to have so many Jaguar and Tomahawks fans watching the game live tonight.
we
Thanks.
appreciate you. Oh, Roy.
Thanks so much for watching and downloading that Merrimack TV app on your devices.
Roy got a little too aggressive there. And to your point, Lucas, that puts Will Collins now at the line.
Yes.
Not much time taken off the clock there either, as he will shoot 2. Collins gave this team a jolt in that
Yes.
first half, as he came off the bench, hit 2 threes in the first, 2 in the second. He now has 13 points, and safe to say he's been the difference for
Absolutely.
Windham. That, and you know, you talk about the little things. You watch what Ben Roy has done on the glass.
Yes. That's why
And-
I believe they put in Zach Rizui. You got to get the rebounds under control.
Kind of that Ty Miles effect from that Londonderry game. Zach was so pivotal in that win.
Oh, too hard of a pass.
Once again, they just take every passing lane away. Murphy. Looking now, he's got number 24, Griffin Driscoll. Let's see if they get the final shot here. Collins over to Roy for 2. He was stepping on the line. And
get
all
up
the progress
15.
that Merrimack made in that quarter, they got it down to 7 at one point.
And then they get it back up to 15.
And now it's a 15-point game once again, as Windham wins that, or they tie that quarter 12-12. And the score at the end of 3 quarters, Windham 50, Merrimack 35.
Brian, the town of Merrimack, New Hampshire is hiring. If you go to merrimacknh.gov, click on Human Resources, scroll down to position openings. There's a number of open positions. So if you're looking for a job opportunity, visit merrimacknh.gov, across many different departments as well. I know DPW is looking for employees, Parks and Rec as well. So check that out, merrimacknh.gov.
Trying to find some
updates.
on some of these games. If everything holds here, Merrimack would drop to 8-9. Windham would go to 11-6. But Merrimack with a formidable task on Friday night, as they will be traveling to Derry.
You definitely want this win because that is a tough game right there.
Have you heard of Jackson Marshall?
No, I have not.
45 points on Friday night for Mr. Marshall against
Wow.
Trinity. I mean, he's putting up numbers, and we say it every broadcast. He's putting up numbers that,
But Goffstown was holding it
you know,
at the end of the first.
like video game numbers.
Yeah. He definitely has the setting level on easy.
It's unbelievable. Like numbers you haven't seen since Bonner, really. And I don't think that's an exaggeration. And that'll be a foul. It'll be Merrimack ball. The foul is on Will Collins, his second. But yeah, if you get a chance to look at Jackson's numbers, holy cow. 37.2 a game right now. Nice look for Elliott for 2. Maybe that'll spark the Tomahawks here, 50-37. They got to crank it up on D. They need stops.
And the foul.
And they will not be able to stop with their hands, unfortunately. Ryan Elliott gets called for that one after getting the basket. Ryan was our first player of the game this year. Had a nice game against Keene. A couple of big trays in that game. Here's Roy. Over to Jack Murphy. Murphy tries to drive. He's closed off by Day. Roy guarded by Monroe. Roy gets the baseline. Nice help by Johnson. And a great defensive job by Monroe.
Ooh, and Roy looks a little shaken up.
And it's going to be a travel on Johnson. Yes. Yep, travel on Nate Johnson. Nate sometimes will get those happy feet.
Yeah, for sure.
And
a little too happy.
Gets him going before he puts the ball on the floor. So the ref's all over it. 50-37. Oh, and another big
Collins
shot
just
by Will Collins.
Cannot be stopped tonight.
My goodness. Roy. This is David Roy. Now Johnson working on Collins. Johnson to Roy. Roy, skip pass over to Logan Day. Back to Roy. Roy for two.
Yes.
Oh! David Roy says hello. 52-39.
Going a little bit of a 1-3-1, kind of. Keeping the guy at half court.
Yeah, they're going to look to jump the ball at some point. Maybe when they get in the trap areas. Elliott's going to get another foul here. Six minutes to go here in Merrimack. 52-39, Windham. Looking for their 11th win of the season. And trying to get in the discussion maybe for a top 5 seed.
Merrimack trying to stay a little bit over 500.
Oh, great pass to Murphy. Merrimack playing a little more off the ball here as well, you can see. But down 13, I don't know if they can afford to do much of that. Oh, nice spin move by Caden Bouchard. And he opens the bank, 54-39. And that pass goes out of bounds.
I have to say, the good thing about NH boys basketball playoffs is it's a lot of teams. So
75%.
Yeah, so not all the above 500 teams are going to be in there. It's going to be.
Did you know going into play tonight, there were 13 teams of 8 and 8 or better?
Really?
In Division I.
Oh, boy.
13 out of 21 teams. Here is Collins. And Goffstown lost a game they should have won. I'm trying to remember who they lost to on Friday night. But they should have been 8 and 8 as well. I mean, you know, they win that game. You're looking at 14 teams with a record of 8 and 8 or better. Speaks to the parity after Bedford and Pinkerton. And like we said, anybody can win from 3 to 14 on a given night. Actually, I would say even 3 to 16 because you got to include BG. Central, BG taking on.
Those teams are
Exeter
eliminated
tonight.
Mathematically.
BG is definitely eliminated. Central is still in it.
Really?
They could win a couple here, get to 8 and 10. They are on a tear right now.
Yeah.
And it started here in Merrimack.
A little bit of momentum right there.
Yes. But remember, we said that night their schedule was going to ease up a little bit.
Yeah.
As Rosa hits a big 2.
But if they get into those tiebreakers with the better teams.
Yes. But that's one Merrimack would lose at 8 and 10. So they are definitely rooting for whoever they are playing tonight. I think it's Londonderry. 3-point try for Collins. Oh, big rebound. Day comes down with it.
Goes up for the jump ball.
And we're going to have a foul on Windham. Blue 2, Caden Bouchard, 4 on Caden. And that will bring Tyler Jordan back off the bench, the sophomore.
He had a couple of threes.
Yeah, Jordan with 2 twos.
Oh, 2 twos. I think they were deeper ones, though.
Yeah.
A couple of shots, we'll say.
We'll say, yeah. Roy gets the screen from Elliott. Big pick and roll. Oh, he couldn't get the roll. Oh, that would have been huge. Oh, actually, wouldn't have counted anyway.
It was on the floor.
Like I say, it was on the floor.
I have to say, Merrimack has to score a lot, and they got to score quick. It would be a comeback only in dreams.
Well, that's the third team foul on Windham.
They got to be careful.
Maybe you could come back at the line, but you got to hit those free throws.
Been a little bit iffy from the free-throw line.
Oh, Roy with a great take and just couldn't get the roll. So it is on Jack Murphy, his second. Now that puts Merrimack in the bonus as David Roy goes to the line. And that's good. Roy with 10 points now. 2 tomahawks in double figures.
Oh,
His shot no good. Big rebound there by Begley.
they were just wide open. Collins is.
Collins.
gets
Knocks it
backboard.
down. It is the Will Collins Show. Welcome. 56-42. Elliott for 3, no good. Rebound by Jack Murphy. Oh, nice steal by Rosa. Got numbers that they push.
No look pass. And
Day is rejected.
absolutely rejected.
And it'll be Merrimack. Well, it's going to be a shooting foul. Well, not shooting foul, but a penalty. So Logan Day to the line. Well, that was a great finish by Will Collins,
How many points does he have?
who now has 18 points.
Wow.
How about that? As Day misses the first. Boy, Tomahawks, I think, are going to maybe look back at these opportunities at the line here in the fourth quarter. They've been okay tonight.
Kind of in that 50%.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
We'll get an update on that in a second.
I don't think we've had a single 0 for 2 at the line, though.
We're going to get a timeout here for Windham. 30-second timeout. 3:46 to go, fourth quarter. Our score is the Windham Jaguars 56 and the Tomahawks 43.
Thanks for watching today's event on Merrimack TV. Merrimack TV has been recognized by the Alliance for Community Media with awards for outstanding public education and government programming. Stay connected with Merrimack TV. Follow us at facebook.com/Merrimack TV and download the app. It's in your device's app store. You probably have your device in your hand right now. Just open the app store, search Merrimack TV, download. You don't need a subscription. You don't need an additional login. And there's no ads on the app. And you can watch our channels live and choose which programming you want to watch. You know, you can watch the new Merrimack Moments. Did you catch that one, Brian?
I have not seen it yet.
Lucas, have you seen the new Merrimack Moment?
Is it the Grand State Challenge one?
Grand State Challenge one's up there, but also the Merrimack Police Department Teen Academy.
Yes.
You must have, maybe you have some friends in that.
I tried to apply for it, but it was overbooked.
Next year.
Yes.
Boy, coming right out of the timeout, Windham gets the basket. That's a big one to put Mike up 15. 58-43. Time not on the Tomahawk side here.
Not.
Rosa tries to do it himself.
Need a couple of and ones, a couple of threes. Logan Day tips it. Roy comes away with it.
Yeah, we got a foul. Boy, you know, as much as we say it's been the Will Collins Show,
Roy.
Benjamin Roy. Brandon Roy, I'm thinking of NBA, old NBA, my gosh. Benjamin Roy, this kid has been outstanding tonight for Windham.
Absolutely.
He's got 14.
Make that 15.
Make it 15. So Collins with 18, Roy with 15. And I don't know how many rebounds this guy has, but
If only we kept track of that.
my goodness. I mean, he's got to be up around 20 rebounds.
Absolutely.
I can't even tell you what a difference he has made tonight for this Windham team. Drew McCarthy back in. Jensen Monroe out. That will probably be the night for him.
Yeah.
As he is out of the game.
And just not enough time.
7, 14, 16, 18 for Jensen in 3 quarters. Nothing in the fourth. Elliott, nice move, puts it up. And
it doesn't get the bounce.
roll. Dave, offensive rebound and the putback for 2. Logan with 6, 60 to 45. Offensive foul on Begley with the push off. So that'll be 3 on Jack Begley. 60 to 45 in favor of Windham. They look like they are on their way to the W tonight, unless the Tomahawks can pull the old rabbit out of the hat here. But
that doesn't help.
Jack Murphy is going to pretty much seal it for Windham right there. 62-45. And Windham just putting on a defensive clinic tonight.
Yes.
Allowing 45 points, but I mean, once again.
Just out of bounds. They are going to be a scary team in the playoffs. They can make a run for sure.
This is a team that I would not want to play.
No.
They play a lot bigger than they actually are. Roy's their tallest player, and
they are just all over those boards.
Oh, nice take by Rosa for 2. Jackson with 6. Nice look for Begley. Now Roy puts it up and in. Ben Roy with 18 ties Will Collins for the team lead.
Beautiful pass.
Roy for 2, no good. Rebound, Will Collins. And
no travel.
Boy,
almost a travel.
Feel like that should have been something, maybe a jump ball. And Windham's going to get a timeout here, 64-47, and they are well on their way here to the W with 1:33 left to go. So Windham will get to 11-5 on the season. 11-6 on the season.
Looks like Merrimack's going to sub out most of their players. Saw a couple check in. It's going to be Tobin, Miller, Razui, Morrison, and Schmidt.
Windham takes on, I believe, is it BG Friday night? Might be BG. If they win that game and get to 12 wins, they have an outside shot at getting to the 5 seed.
Yes.
Depending on what happens with Exeter and Keene, that's going to be a great matchup on Friday night. Exeter and Keene, South and Portsmouth Friday. One of the games is Thursday. And that is Keene and Exeter. Keene and Exeter on Friday night. On Thursday night. We'll get it straight. The other games are on Friday. And we will be back here Thursday night with a doubleheader. Girls basketball to close out the season against Pinkerton Academy.
That's right. We'll have the JV game on live at 4:30 on Friday. Special JV game broadcast, followed by senior night for the girls versus Pinkerton.
You know, I don't think the Tomahawks have had one easy pass tonight.
No, they have not. Every pass has been tipped, stolen.
A massive credit to this Windham defense. As
very well coached.
Begley and Murphy get a nice hand on the way out. Extremely well coached. And again, a dangerous out in the playoffs.
There's more coaches on their bench than players, it looks like.
This is the biggest coaching staff I have ever seen.
They're all matching.
And all matching, very well dressed.
Miller. Way off.
Almost Miller time again. 64-47. He hit a huge 3 here against Concord last Friday night. That was that brought the house down.
Every player scoring in that game.
Yes. I believe he was the last to get in the book. Oh, nice move. And he takes it right to
Smith's
Matt
got to go
Schmidt.
up for the block on that play.
That
for
was
sure.
Griffin Driscoll. Look at this one. Up fake, right to Matt Schmidt for 2. Looking for a pick and roll there, can't get it to him. Henry Tobin hit the little left-hand shot, no good. Rebound by who else? Benjamin Roy.
I believe Tobin is a lefty.
And they are going to call off the dogs
Yeah.
here. With 22 seconds left. Windham gets its 11th win of the season. Merrimack is going to drop to 8-9, and they will dance with the Pinkerton Astros on Friday night. And we have
And that'll do it.
the final buzzer, 66-47 in impressive win tonight for Windham
Absolutely.
as they get win number 11 on the season.
Absolutely. Well, we would have loved to have seen a Tomahawks win tonight, but unfortunately that's something we'll see only in dreams. Despite that, Merrimack is heading to the playoffs, and we look forward to bringing you the girls' varsity Tomahawks game this Friday night at 6 p.m. as the white and blue Tomahawks take on Pinkerton Academy. Thank you for watching Merrimack TV. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a player of the game. Absolutely, Brian.
Let's do a player of the
Yeah,
game.
I'm sorry. As long as Justin took us off the air. That's okay.
That's all right.
No, he brought us back. We're back.
Welcome
We're
back.
back. We are a well-oiled machine here at Merrimack TV, and
We're just a bit rusty right now.
we're going to do our player of the game tonight. Of course, it's Jensen Monroe. 18
Absolutely.
points. Just completely took this game over in the third quarter for the Tomahawks. He was one of 2 in double figures. David Roy with 10 as well.
Shout
And,
out to Will Collins, though. That's he.
Will Collins and Ben Roy. My gosh, from Windham. I mean, Will with 18 points. Ben Roy with 18. By my count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 for Ben Roy and 18 for Collins off the bench. Roy had to have had a double-double. I think it's closer to 18 and 20. I mean, he was phenomenal tonight for Windham. And they get win number 11. Merrimack drops to 8-9 on the season, take on Pinkerton, and we'll be back Thursday night. Lucas, you're going to be here?
Absolutely.
Thursday afternoon,
Oh,
4:30.
I said Friday, didn't I?
I believe you did.
Yeah, I meant Thursday.
See?
Oh.
Well, see, good thing we came back on.
Yes.
Thursday afternoon, 4:30. Be here. Doubleheader. Merrimack Pinkerton. We'll see you then. Have a great night.